battery is dying. Did I bang my head? Most people know about the gold rushes in the Witwatersrand and Pilgrim's Rest, but in the late 1880s there was one right here in Knysna. A 23-kilometre drive from the N2 via Rheenendal, and you'll find yourself at a gold mine that was abandoned over 130 years ago. The area is managed by Sandparks, so if you have a wild card, you don't need to pay, but if you don't, you'll need to pay an entry fee. It's a good gravel road. About a kilometre or two from the entry gate is the Circles in a Forest hiking trail, which is a fairly easy walk in the indigenous forest. In the shade of an over 800-year-old yellowwood tree is a memorial to Daleen Mateer, a well-known South African author who wrote the books Circles in a Forest and Fearless-a-Kind, among others. This was one of her favourite places, and in fact some of the books are set in this area. It's a beautiful drive through the ancient indigenous forest, with its massive trees, and sometimes the forest canopy shuts out the sky entirely. Eventually, when you do break out of the forest, the Outeniqua Mountains are before you. Stop your car, get out, and just enjoy the silence. The gate is closed, so you need to park where it says the Millwood hut and walk from there. The gold rush in Knysna started in 1884 when an ostrich farmer by the name of Hooper, don't know his first name, discovered a strange looking stone in the riverbed of the Karatara river. Hooper took the nugget to a gentleman by the name of Charles Osborne, who was a government engineer working on a road project nearby. Osborne confirmed that the nugget was gold. There wasn't a whole lot of gold though, unfortunately, and within 5 years it was all over. By 1890, pretty much everybody had packed up and headed off to the Witwatersrand with much richer pickings. And the village, which had 1,000 people in its time, was quickly deserted. The houses no longer exist, but they did re-erect some of them, the period houses. This used to be a tea room and a museum. Unfortunately, it's closed down. So there's nothing here. You can still walk around the gold mines, which is what I'm going to do. But the tea room and the museum is sadly no more. So this is an example of one of the houses from that time. There was a massive fire here a few years ago, and a lot of the stuff was burnt out. So I think it's never really been brought back to life since then. But anyway, this is a deserted gold mine. It's a ghost town, so I'm the only person here. So far, it's all uphill, but at least it's downhill coming back. The mine walk is going to take me past the mine shafts and the old graveyard. Yeah, because even though the place didn't last long, people lived here, they got married here, they died here. So this here is the graveyard. Only 24 years old, I guess a miner, gold seeker from England, came to seek his fortune and ended up buried here in a village that was soon forgotten. 1897, and I can see the age 34. And there are a whole lot of just totally unmarked graves. You can see this is a grave. I guess Knysna Road is that way. The place is absolutely deserted. There's not another person here. There are a couple of contractors at the entrance when I came in, but I haven't seen another person. But it's not well signposted. I've got Google Maps, which kind of shows the road, so I know roughly where I am. I know how to get back. Almost mystical aura. I mean, imagine these roads 130 years ago odd. There were people coming and going, horses. These people must have been fit, because it's either up or down. There's no level bits. This is the shaft of the Bendigo mine. You can't go right in, it's closed off unfortunately. Quite cool, it's very airy. Imagine people working here, coming and going all those years ago. This is the mine manager's hut. And then this is the crushing plant and the mine workings. I do believe that the machinery may not all be original. It's from the period, but it's been donated by various mining companies, because when they upped and left here, they took everything with them. Imagine the noise and the dust and the people coming and going and the ore coming down from the mine shaft being processed. Yeah, and those are the companies that have donated the machinery. There's some guys from the national parks working here, and they said there's another mine shaft down here, down this road. Close it up, it would have been very nice to go in here. It's actually not locked. I'm not going to go far in. This tunnel goes really far into the mountain. There's the entrance. Really is freaky, I'm not going to lie. Wow, it really does go a long way. This is obviously old timber. See all the water glistening in there. I think I want to turn around here. I've got my back to the darkness. My torch's battery is dying. I'm glad I didn't go further, because my cell phone's battery is also not that well charged. Behind total darkness. That's quite freaky, but you got goosebumps as I'm saying it. Can I bang my head? Bang my head on that. Yeah. out into the light. I'm not going to lie, I'm glad to be out in the sun. I hope this is the last little uphill. From here it should be down. So this road up here is the way to the old village. But I'm not going to go up there because there's nothing there. All the buildings have been removed, so it's just, well, you can see what it is, it's just bush. But I will put a photograph of what it used to look like in the day. Knysna Road. Here we are, back at the car. That was the Gold Rush town at Millwood, outside Knysna. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And your subscription is, as always, very, very welcome. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.